This is another morning on the Surin Islands. A lone Brahmini kite starts its hunt early. The village at Large Bon Bay starts to stir. A typical Moken village cannot be without boats. But these boats, moored in front of the village, are not traditional kabang. They are all huatong boats, found throughout southern Thailand. All boats are now equipped with motors. This Moken woman begins her day taking a plastic bucket to the sea. A group of children sit on the beach near their homes. The older ones take care of the younger ones. This boy is enjoying his breakfast. Village shops are open since dawn. Some children buy snacks and run around the village. Some Moken adults think about how to start their day. A boy is brushing his teeth beside the community water tap. Many Moken adults find wage work at the national park. And in the morning, they wait to take a 20-minute boat ride to the park to work as cleaning or kitchen staff. The ride passes by the old village devastated by the tsunami. In the village, those who do not work for the park start to work on their boat. A group of men are pushing a boat out to the sea. This boat was donated to them during the post-tsunami recovery period. A woman is washing clothes. In the old days, the Moken used fresh water from the stream, but the pipe system came in after the tsunami rehabilitation. The boat brings some Moken back from the park. They carry rice and chobai, or some food given from the park kitchen. The village comes alive again after the Moken are back from their work at the national park. The woman is weaving pandanus crafts for sale to tourists. She is also preparing pandanus strips by cutting, soaking, and drying them. This is quite a long process. The girl uses wet powder to make lovely designs on her face. Moken children are gifted at artwork. These are colorful drawings by children, depicting a variety of marine animals they found during their swimming and diving. The Andaman Pilot Project and the Research Unit on Indigenous Peoples and Alternative Development occasionally organize children activities like games, songs, and learning traditional ways of life. In one session, the children learn about kabang traditional boat and other kinds of boats, and the traditional nomadic life of traveling to different islands. These children do not have the experience of sailing or long voyages, so they can only imagine how it was like in the old days. At the interpretive hut built to educate tourists about the Moken, the children learn to become tour guides. They practice telling stories in the Thai language. The Surin Islands are a popular tourist destination during the 6 dry months from mid-October to mid-May. The children are also learning to play flat drums from the adults, and they are learning to sing Moken songs. The song depicts island sailing in the old days. The children are encouraged to revive Moken traditional dancing. A group of children got together to form the Caring for the Sea group and practice their dance. In the old days, without television or modern pop songs from the stereo system, the Moken usually sing and play their flat drums on the beach. Right now, only 5 elders can play the flat drums and only 2 can sing their beautiful songs. Their music is fading away. Apart from going to school during the day, girls have to help their mothers with household chores and taking care of the young. This older sister is bathing her baby sister. The tide of change is flowing in the village. Now the village consists of over 70 houses. They are grouped together in one sedentary village. This is the last kabang boat on the Surin Islands. It has been modified, so it is not really a traditional kabang. This boat was built with the support from outside organizations like UNESCO and academic institutes, and it is now used in the Snorkeling with the Moken tour program. Nowadays, Huatong boats have all replaced kabang on all the Moken Islands in Thailand. The woman walks out to the strand area in front of the village to gather at low tide. She is looking for sea cucumbers and other edible items. The strand has been well gleaned due to the large settlement and frequent foraging. Different kinds of food can be found here, but the knowledge of where and how to find and forage is the key element. While tourists see beaches as leisure and play areas, the Moken see beaches as part of their life. The Moken go out to fish in their motor-equipped Huatong boat. The engine is usually very loud and it often drives away fish and other marine animals. A large school of fish gather near the shore, and the Moken use their throw net to catch these fish. During the rainy season, these fish are frequently found along the sheltered bays of the Surin Islands. There are a lot of good fishing areas around the Surin Islands. The rocky area on the southwestern side of the islands is where the sea is deep and where Moken fish for jacks and other large fish. The modern Moken use artificial lures to catch fish. Any glittering things on water will attract the attention of the fish. The sea on the southwestern side usually has large waves during the monsoon season. In front of the village, there are spirit poles and a shrine where the Moken occasionally gather to give offerings. Nowadays, biscuits, coffee, and sweet drinks are given along with white liquor. There are a few spirit mediums left in the village. During the dry season, the islands are often visited by Thai and foreign tourists. The Moken find the opportunity to sell their handicrafts, but the village is sometimes overwhelmed with tourist activities. Changes are undeniable, but we should think about the change that promotes cultural dignity and pride, because Surin Islands are the Moken's home.